Hello and welcome everybody to FAQNew Session 75.
75.
Last time, you battled the Guardian of the Temple. You defeated it for a while. You found the idol room. You swapped out the idols. You left the temple. You went home to rest and pout, in some cases,
Yes.
because a sword was left behind.
And then we all immediately thought it was a lot deeper than it actually was.
Star's
Yeah.
not that deep.
And then you made some more plans and had a long rest. So you accomplished quite a bit.
Indeed. And then I think in the morning, Thor returned to us and was like, "Oh, yeah, it's not that bad."
Yeah. I had
Yeah.
my sulk session. I'm a bit better now.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Also, the new chapter, new page in my book just said we got the idol, and everything else is blank. So I'm ready to go. We are, I guess, like halfway there. I was about to say living on a prayer, but you beat me to it. Fuck them.
Second time today.
Right. So you had your long rest. I think Felix had made breakfast or organized breakfast.
I made breakfast, and when Phane went out because Thor was like, sulking. So I made breakfast.
You bought breakfast, yes, from downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You not have a kitchen in your.
Oh yeah, true.
In your tavern room.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
So we ate breakfast together, or that's still happening?
I think
it can still happen.
I mean, Thor and I are definitely upstairs. I don't know, Zahavah, are you with Phane or are you also here?
You're muted.
I know, that's what I was getting to. I couldn't find the mouse. I would be just in the room eating breakfast. I don't know where.
Right, okay. So we're chilling in the room, and Phane went out to find teleportation circle.
Yeah.
I think that's where we kind of left off.
Yeah, I decided that I probably couldn't go out because I'm kind of recognizable. I can't really
save
myself.
Yeah. So once again, Phane is doing all the work, and we are just chilling.
What are you talking about?
Just chilling.
Everybody has a role to play in the party.
Yes.
Go on with him, maybe.
Well,
won't get into too much trouble, will he?
We
cannot find a teleportation circle.
Alicia.
We cannot disguise ourselves.
I mean, I could have helped him, or any of you. We could still go if you want. I can give you 1 hour. Both of you.
It was more, we don't want to go out with the bag of, the idol. I don't mind staying. You guys can go.
One of us should stay here anyways.
No. Here's my question though. Once the idol is in the bag of holding, it cannot be retrieved by anyone unless they know that this idol is in the bag of holding.
Yes, right. I know that.
But they possibly know us. Yeah. And if you turn it inside out, all the contents will spill out. So if this bag of holding is stolen.
That's true. But to be fair, there's so much stuff in there. It's probably just going to be...
Hey, I've got it all compartmentalized in my head. It's fine. I know where everything is. I know exactly where it all is.
That's good.
I'm sure you do. That's very impressive, actually.
Tidy bag, tidy mind. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that since we're all being possibly have been seen, we should stay low as much as we can. We all know that Phane is very capable in not being seen and disguising himself and also talking himself out of problems. So I believe he will be fine, but for us, it's a bit different.
I mean, I can go invisible.
That is true.
Well, while Phane's doing this, what do we want to do? We have the idol.
I believe
Dyllan
we
is
should.
Gone. But if we do we want to investigate the palace, or do we want to leave that until Dyllan comes back? Because I don't know who he wants us to save, or
What if we
Your
use this
idea
time?
of laying low with investigating the palace seems like
Yeah,
it
exactly. I was about to say.
I can go and visit him. It's fine.
I believe it would be a great time right now to reconcile
Yes.
and see what we have, where we're at, things that need to be fixed.
Okay.
Bit of
So
bookkeeping.
like an assessment session. Like we can just see where we
Yes.
are.
We're just
And what we
staying
can do.
here and making sure our gear and our people are in order.
Do you want to break onto the ship?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
Kind of. But I think we should leave that till later, because if we do and we're caught, then we can take the ship and go. But
Yes.
we can't come
What
back.
if we take the ship and go? I don't know how to sail a ship.
We learned a little bit.
If we take a ship, we would also need
Food?
rations and water for multiple months. A crew
A
that would
crew?
would agree to help us drive the boat. Is driving the thing that boats do?
Yeah.
Sail the
Yeah.
boat, I guess.
Sail it.
Yeah.
That's true.
There is a lot of that goes into that. We cannot just simply go and
I mean, it's a
pick
boat
up a
boat.
boat.
Not a, like, Kiefer boat. It's a boat.
That's true.
There will be some significant planning going into this, which is why I am in favor of Phane finding a teleportation circle. That would
Or
be a lot
some
quieter,
dragons.
a lot easier, and we could also return
Dragons,
here if
dinosaurs.
necessary.
Dragons, dinosaurs.
Hmm?
I was
What
thinking
do you
maybe
say?
if we found some flying dinosaurs, we could get out of here.
Oh, yeah. But I don't think they'd be able to fly us across the sea. Or they could
Definitely
fly us
not.
across the
We would also have the same problems with dinosaurs as we have
But we
with
could
the
go
ship.
back to nope. What's that one with them?
I believe what's happening here is
To
Zahavah
Panako?
likes dinosaurs and Thor likes stealing ships,
Well, I was
and
thinking,
that's
if we go back to
influencing your
Panako,
decisions.
Go back to Panako. I'm saying there might be a teleportation circle there, and it's not as spooky.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, if we don't find anything here, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
And then
I
if we
would, in
don't
fact,
find dinosaur.
yes. While I like this place, I think Panako would be a little bit more sensible because it's so far out of the war.
I also believe that if we weren't bound by a devil to enact acts of theft and ruining an entire religion, this place could be great for us.
Yeah.
I do worry that, something might be brought down upon the city if we stay here too long without, the idol not in place.
Yes. The people of this place seem very much like good people. It's just the corruption that the crew has brought, as well as that we have brought as outsiders, have made this place not as hospitable.
Well, we can leave.
You know what I meant. My language chip was kind of broken for a moment.
Corrupted. Oh.
Fried
you
off.
Need to reboot.
Tash, have a look at that.
I think that's what we should do. We should just chill for a moment. Well, maybe like make some potions, fix up some things, change spells, whatever.
I mean,
wait for Phane.
Do that.
Chain spells, like we can do that. I'm a bard.
No comment.
I'm gonna go into my bag and pull out my little polishing cloth and start polishing up my maul.
Yes.
Get out some.
I could attempt to brew some potions if you feel it's a better idea to stay inside.
It is definitely a better idea to stay inside for a while. Can I make a some sort of check to? I know that we were invisible and we did pretty well in escaping. Can I make some sort of check to? Well, doesn't really make sense to see if we were spotted at all.
What is a retrospect check?
Yeah, retrospective insight or perception check. Because I don't think I did one when we escaped.
Make one.
You know what?
Yo, there was a bird just now.
Yeah, there was. There's
yeah.
Shadow.
Right? And it was...
Yeah.
There he is again, fucking hovering in front of my... Get out of here.
How rude. What sort of Disney princess
But I bet
are
you he
you?
listens because Disney Princess.
Yeah, he went away. I rolled a 17. My perception is a +5, so 23. 22, sorry.
You are fairly sure that you were not seen.
Cool, thank you.
We could do something. We could ask the cat who was hanging around here or one of our other pets if they feel comfortable walking around. If they could, just totter along to the temple from outside and just have a look to see if there's people running around screaming or anything like that.
We could do that. We would just get information that a cat would find important.
Yeah, I don't think... I think also Clever will probably feel like it's beneath him doing a chore for us, to be fair. You perhaps could go invisible?
I could. I just thought we shouldn't go out. But that's fine, I can do that.
No, but maybe you shouldn't go out alone. Maybe if you've got one of those spell thingies to disguise, like Felix.
Yeah, I can disguise myself.
I am not well suited for a recon mission.
Well, neither am I, to be honest.
Right. I firmly believe we should stay here. If Tor wants to go out invisibly, she can do that. Because you can be invisible for a prolonged amount of time. We cannot.
But, not the ship. You're going to go check out the temple, right? Right?
Right? Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I trust you that you will not commit theft or robbery of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
no theft.
She did it just before. She did steal the little hummingbird.
Yes, and then we gave it back.
Put it back, okay?
Well, we didn't
but
really.
It's not called borrowing and entering. You know, that's not a thing, right? Wait, is it where you're from?
I don't believe it is, but we don't know the laws of this place.
Okay.
Probably not a thing, but in the end, no harm done because it's in the authorities' hands and they will see to it where it has to go. I'm
just saying the more we can stay safe and not endanger the mission that we still have with the idol, the better.
Fine, I'll just stay here then.
I believe I will take a look at how much I've melted.
Oh boy. You need help with that?
I try to slap out the pen that is in my wrist, and it comes out, but it's kind of crooked and weird.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's strong head.
Yeah.
If you want, I can help working on repairs for you, but that would probably take up most of the day.
I believe I'm fine. If you want to do anything that's actually useful and not just for flavor, you can do that.
No, I have nothing that I particularly want to do.
Great, then you can help me fix it. Oh no, my ink well in my arm has burst. Need to make a new thing for ink.
Sounds so menial, but okay. I will do that. It's like, this is my chance to finally customize Felix. Damn it, no, I have to just fix this.
Yeah. Also, am I correct in the assumption that my snake mask is gone?
Where was it?
On my face when I fell into lava. It was just wood and small bits of metal.
True. Let's see. I'll roll first. No, it's charred.
Okay.
But it survived.
It's cool. You can make it look like you've got a burn mark. I don't know why I would make.
Let's say it's halfway gone.
Robot has
because
a burn mark.
we did specifically mention that Felix's underneath was showing. So let's say it's half gone, and we would really need to fix it up if it was ever used.
That's fine. That's not a problem. If you like, I can work on you while we wait for Phane to get back with any word of what's happening.
Then would be very nice.
Great. Zahavah, do you want to help?
I can definitely just tell them what to do. I'm not very good with little fiddly bits, but I'm good with big hammery bits.
Yeah, that's fine. You might just have to hold Felix in like a certain way so that I can get into the wiring.
That's fine.
Wires? Do you have wires? I have no idea.
I don't think I have wires. I have magics. I don't know.
Into the arcane bits.
In the arcane bits.
Yeah. So I guess we'll spend some time repairing Felix and
Generally
polishing them.
not being of help.
Okay. Make a Tar make a tinkering check with advantage, I'd say.
Oh boy. It's my time. I'm going to put in embellishments so that Felix looks a little bit different. No, I'm joking. Am I though? Not really.
Don't you have like the plates of the Guardian?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Think 14 and for the dex plus 8. I can't math. 22 plus 5. 27. There we go.
Whoa. Damn. Okay. So you all together work on Felix.
Yeah.
Zava, you get included with holding stuff and bending stuff.
Yeah. Someone has to be strong to bend the metal in a proper way, which I am not.
Oh yeah, if it's small bits, yeah.
Do we have like any interesting things in the bag of holding? It's like a probably like attached to Felix just to make it look cooler.
Okay, so do you want to know what we got in there, Golden?
Sure, just give a real quick list.
Travel clothes, empty ale bottles, brew supplies, juggling balls, fancy dress. Oh, I wonder who they came from. Don't know. A bag of ash and charcoal. Don't know who that came from either.
Oh,
Same
God.
bag of smoked stone. No idea. Boxes, brushes, and paints. Nope. Don't know who that's from. 20 metric crossbow bolts.
The box of brushes and paints is mine. I took that out of the bag.
You were taking that? Because
Yeah.
that was Aaron's.
No, the ones I got in the Feywild.
Okay, these ones are from Aaron then.
Erin didn't draw. With paint. She drew with like bits that she found.
This is what you gave on Aaron's list?
Right? Well, no. In that case, it's just there, I guess. Yeah.
just there.
Yeah.
Okay. We've also got some adamantine armor. That's cool.
Yeah. Can we
Boots
like
of the
try to
Wonderlands?
fuse some shit into?
That would be
We've
dope as
talked
hell.
about this.
Could we? I don't know.
Not here.
Not
You need
yet.
a proper forge and
That's true.
Let's do that once we
should
get
go
back.
into
We
the
should
tent.
talk about this.
We had this discussion at the forge when we were in the forge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have gone. we should
Maybe
go
I
back.
could like have a setting for extra heavy armor or something. I don't know.
It may not have to be like all the time. It could just be like,
Or just
what
on
would we
one
do?
setting. I don't know. They
Yeah.
have 3 settings, so yeah. We can talk about it. We should talk about it.
Boots of the Wonderlands. Amulet of proof against detection on location. 1 black velvet mask stitched with silver thread. 1 carved bone statuette. 2 gold lockets with painted portraits. 2 small bracelets. 1 small mirror in a painted wooden frame. And lots of gemstones. 4 coconuts. 15 joints. 11 just Talos description scrolls.
She haven't used at all.
We were so insistent on getting those as well. We should probably send one to Warden just to.
We did send 1 to Warden. He's got 1. We did get 12. We've got 1 left.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 11 left, sorry. There's a detect magic scroll.
Which
There
is the
are
most unused.
7 other various gems, plus the ones that I haven't written on the list yet from the game in the cave.
The detect magic scroll, we just need to sell that. Why do we still have that?
Because one of us might be separated from the 2 magic users.
Well, also, I can only do it once. Detect magic.
It's detect magic. You can do that shit at will. We should
Yeah.
sell that thing.
Again,
You're never doing that
Okay.
You're never doing it in battle. Never.
We've also got 4 gold embroidered silk robes from the UNT style. There's also 2 blue sapphires, 2 emeralds, 2 regular. Nope. Nope. And
Nope,
a
nope.
black. Oh, I'm just thinking it's got Phane next to it. So I'm like, nope. Some gold, some platinum, some copper, some electrum, some silver. So it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
It's quite a
It's
decent
heaps.
number.
But it's not
So-
like not
No.
like Io and Shan,
Nah,
No,
pots and pans style.
that was like
no,
Fucking
those
every
clear the
pan
cupboard.
silver forks.
Kleptomaniacs.
freaking
Anything.
basin.
Anything
Any-
that wasn't nailed down was ours.
Well, so okay, we'll figure the armor thing.
Yeah, adamantine
Can-
armor would be cool.
Yeah, can we say that with this little tinkering that we're doing, can I take some of the real small gemstones, not the fancy ones, the small like the mix
I've
of
got a couple of
gemstones?
coral, couple of garnet, some jade,
Yeah.
a jet, tourmaline.
Yeah. Can I use those to like use them and shape them so to be screws so that when Felix puts on the mask, they're like different gemstones for like the different masks
I
to
mean,
be like screwed on?
Felix finds that wildly unnecessary, but Chips is all fucking for it.
Yeah,
Give me that bling.
You have time.
I've got a freaking day until Phane comes back.
Yeah.
You don't have all the tools you might require to make this quick and easy, but you have time, you have the materials, you have help, you have ingenuity, so yeah.
Phoenix will weekly protest this because, like,
nice.
it's wasting stuff that we could use for other things. But then again, it's not that important. So
It looks nice and it'll not melt as fast
Yeah,
as
that's
gold
true.
or silver or whatever the heck
Yeah.
we put before. There you go. That's it.
dope.
Dope.
Go
All
to
right.
Phane. What's Phane doing?
Yeah, back to the important stuff.
Well, what you do is important as well. Anyway, Phane, what are you up to?
I am going to the eccentric Yuan-Ti smart boy because I have a feeling he might know where I could source a teleportation circle or know of anyone. He's like the closest information point, I guess, that we're friendly with.
You want to go to Nota?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stage.
Right.
Do not do it.
So you are in disguise as Felicia.
Yeah. I
And
am.
you just want to head there. What's your route?
I'm obviously not going to take any main streets and stuff. I'm going to keep to the back alleys. I mean, I don't know the area too well, so it's going to be pretty much the same route I took last time. But I'm not going to draw any attention to myself.
Okay.
Like I normally would as a fabulous lady.
Okay. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I out?
Yeah. Just
my internet is a bit shitty. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, my PC just I think froze for a second, so that's why I was checking in. Okay. Right. Well, make a stealth roll just for fun.
That'll be 20. Let me just check my stats. Oh my god, where am I? Holy shit, where am I? We got it. Stealth, 22.
Okay. I mean, just for the just in case it becomes necessary.
Just in case I need to duck into an alleyway. I'm being quiet.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so you make it to the archive without any issues.
You.
So apparently nobody follows you. You aren't being challenged. You just get there.
Awesome sauce.
Dope.
What do? You are in front of the building.
Is it? It's not locked or anything. It's open. Because I'll just head in.
I mean, you didn't get up extremely early or anything.
Nah, I assume it would just be open. I'm just gonna head in.
Yep, it's open. Okay. Right. And you enter. Don't think there was a bell, so
Okay, I'm just like, hello, Felicia's here. Hi, Felicia. I'm not doing that.
Hi,
But I am
Felicia.
making my presence. I'm making my presence known. Like, you know when you like look at things and you're like,
okay. So yeah, after a while, you hear some clattering in the back. And a UNT approaches, familiar UNT.
hey.
With what appears to be some crumbs of a hasty breakfast still stuck to the clothing. Good morning. It's so nice to see you again. What brings you here today?
I was just thinking, you probably know a lot about this town because you just know a lot, right?
Well, I mostly know about the temple. That's kind of the focus of my studies, you know. But
Oh yeah,
I've been born here. Yes.
yeah. Any idea where a teleportation would circle would be, or if there is one that you know someone has in town? Preferably not the palace or anything like that. Just any you know merchants or anyone who you know have access to one for this area at all. You don't happen to have one yourself?
No. I don't deal in magic. That's not something I've ever been able to do. You know.
As a trader myself, I'm looking for new avenues to send magically transport and trade. So that's why I'm looking for one specifically. It's
Right.
got nothing
Well,
to do with anything else. It's trade based information, just to clarify.
make a deception check. Just
Yeah,
5 million.
23.
yeah. Okay. Well, the priests may have one. There might be one in the
Black
palace.
neighborhoods aren't over-policed, so of course they
Well,
have higher
I don't
rates of crime.
know
And
of
white
any
perpetrators
private
are
ones
undercharged, so
in
of
the
course
city.
they have lower
And
rates of crime.
well, at the moment, because of the war, you know, they might also be under extended protection.
Yeah,
These are just some of
understandable. You can understand how the priests and the palace aren't exactly good locations for trade. It's probably
Yes,
not.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, Texas. I know of
yeah,
those.
yeah. It would be an issue if we were to go through them. But if you do hear of any merchants looking for maybe when this war has ended and lifted, they're looking for trade and have teleportation circles open, where would I find maybe a trader of that respect? Who should I be looking for in terms of that? Should I head down to the docks area? Market section? Any wealthy members of the city who might be interested in that sort of exotic trade?
I'm really not the right person to ask this. I'm
That's all
so
right.
sorry.
Do you know anyone who wouldn't know the answers to these questions? I'm very new in town.
well, let me see. Well, if you want to talk to traders, there is the Amber Collective. They aren't traders as such, but they work with traders. So maybe you can, convince them to tell you some names of traders that
Okay.
could be interested.
And are they, by any chance, do they wear little pins supporting the war? Just out of curiosity, does that collective support this war or not?
Some of them might, for
Okay.
as long as they are paid to do so. You see, they are mercenaries.
Money-based system. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
I think you've met one member of them while you were on the boat.
Okay. Cool. We could make that work.
I think.
Okay.
I might also be getting games confused.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head after this conversation. I'll head back to the group.
He gives you a location of that as well.
Yeah. Because that's maybe a good thing to do with the group because.
Yeah, just you get a location.
Cool. Well, you've been super, super helpful.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna go now. You enjoy the rest of your breakfast. You seem to have eaten it quite quickly. Toodaloo.
Goodbye.
And I'll head out. Yeah, I will just on my way back keep an eye out for any, military movements, like if guards are swarming an area or anything like that. Just keeping my eye out for that. Not super investigating. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for it. Nothing really.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Super investigating wise.
Right. Well, make another perception roll then.
Perception, that is only 13.
Oh. Okay. Right. You do not spot anything that would.
Nah, nothing out of the ordinary happening here.
Would arouse suspicion.
Nope.
Briefly, while you make your way back home, Felix, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Wisdom save. 16.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
Cool.
I beg your pardon. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, it's good that I'm like that. Well.
It's because the screws got in a little too tight. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like brain freeze. It's not.
You appear suspicious. I don't know why.
I'm cool.
Great. Does Phane come back to us or is Phane going somewhere else?
No, Phane is not lost forever.
God.
Well, you don't know.
I knock on the door ostentatiously.
Come on in, Phane. I thought you'd take a little longer.
Well, I took my time. Look, going out to ask about teleportation circles, we have a issue. Mainly that being that there is a war going on and teleportation circles are, if not rare, policed because obvious reasons, magic. So if we want to get a teleportation circle sigil, we're going to have to become friends with some maybe dodgier people and potentially bribe our way to get access. The Empire Collective?
Amber.
Sorry. The Amber Collective are a mercenary group. And we originally came into this city under the guise of traders. So my thought is, what if we are traders of goods and services being mercenary groups, and we're ambassadors from the PIP crew, which is a paid in platinum mercenary company, and we like to hire from all over the globe. So we could use that as a way to get in to, get a circle so that we could allow mercenary services between Starfall and here. That's my plan so far. It's really elaborate and over the top for something that should be simple, but that's kind of my MO. So I'm making us a company.
No, it sounds all right, by the way. I am not opposed to this. If we can get some information from,
Yeah.
if they have a circle, how long do you need to learn a circle?
Me, a while.
Like how?
A couple, if I can draw it out, a couple of hours to draw it perfectly in a book, and then I can keep that book, I assume, and draw it again. I'm not sure on the specifics of the rule. I'm making this up as I go along.
That's fine.
But
My
yeah.
only concern with this is that we would feed the war with mercenaries from Starfall.
Well, no. We as a company are looking for new recruits for our side of things. So we're looking to bring people in and come over and interview. We want to brand ourselves as a large company, but a very select company. You know what I mean? We're boutique. That's how we want to sell ourselves. Because that way we get into the niche market of what we're really looking for.
Which is we are not looking for anything though.
Yes, but we say we are so that we can get the circles, so that we can get the rich people. Also, we might actually, this was our original job. We are technically mercenaries ourselves. We have experience with bodyguarding. We've just elevated ourselves to the managerial position of that. Now we concern ourselves, we know what we're looking for in mercenaries and in bodyguards. So, we could, if that's necessary, we'll go through clientele. But basically, this is all a facade to get a teleportation circle. But we'll have to sell it.
This sounds like an option where we do not have to steal or fight our way out. So I'm for it.
Yeah. Otherwise, the priests and the palace obviously have teleportation circles, but that is not a good idea for traders such as ourselves. That's tax involved and the risk of finding out that we have a precious idol that they could then kill us for. But I think going to this Amber collective and really trying to plug our company would be a great way to not only us get some money, and I think we really should trademark this company, but why can't we be a company? We have years of real life experience. I think we should just do it.
There is nothing that opposes this idea.
The PIP company. You could be CEO of a company.
I don't know why you think this appeals to me.
Okay. You don't have to be CEO. I can be CEO. I can be the face of it. You could be treasurer. That means money. Or, you could be just accountant or something like that.
I believe we should start with getting out of here and then talk about how to expand or solidify said company.
Yeah, I get kind of invested in my lies. They become their own thing.
They take on their own life.
Once I start one, I just never stop.
Here's the thing. I approve of this plan. I like it. We can do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Zahavah and Felix were never part of the whole thing. So, but we can definitely use them because their experience is really good, especially in bodyguarding.
You in part, not so great.
That's true. I am not. So here's the thing: you Phane should hang on to Zahavah and Felix, especially for this company thing, because one, we don't have Dyllan, and two, I wanted to get into research. Not going to afford me a lot of opportunities, but we will figure that out later. Two, paid in platinum. That reminds me, where's the person that we paid, huh? Where is that stupid cat?
I will check in on that cat right now. Is that what you want? I can check in on them right now. Should we do that?
It's one of the things we can do.
Yeah.
I will send a message and I will just ask, where they're at, how's it going. Also, I won't tell them that we dealt with the issue. We'll just find out where they are and how's it going, right? Because we already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
don't
be
give
like, hey,
anything
where-
away that
yeah,
we don't have
let's-
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like ask an update, man. Like, what's been happening? It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast sending to our cat friend.
All right.
She's like, hey, how's it going? Haven't heard from you in a while. And wondering an update on the
Mission.
mission. Hope the weather's good over there. And you're enjoying yourself. The end.
Wow.
You don't even. Well, over there is vague.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
it
well, I
be,
don't know.
like, surround
Over
here?
wherever
They
you
could
are,
be
like,
traveling.
Yeah, like whatever.
We
Yeah,
have no
that's
idea where
fair.
they've gone.
Yeah, I have no idea where they are.
Exactly.
True.
Okay. Let me see how I phrase that.
We're gonna count.
That as well. Well, she wasn't where you told it to be. So I'm following a lead. I'll get this. Just might take a while.
Okay, well, I say this to the group. They're following a lead, and eventually they'll find themselves in Starfall. Hopefully, by the time we're back there. So,
Wait, are we going to deal with Ancha and Starfall?
I think that'd be great because then we can do. By then, we'll have our company set up, so we can be like, "Yay, you passed the test! Now you can
I believe
apply for
I believe
paid in
the
platinum
Oncha
company.
situation.
Only premium a mercenary company out there."
I believe we should just accept the Oncha situation as a mistake we've made.
A
No, no,
mistake
no.
we made.
An investment.
I would like to point out that I thought we were doing 6,000 now and 6,000 later when they got the stuff, but
I also said that, but investment to our future in paid in platinum, the best mercenary company out there. I'm just saying.
Sure. I just didn't really want some, any remnants or loose ends from Ulysses to come back to Starfall, because then maybe they'll be like, oh no, we found out that you're the one who stole the thing.
Oncha's task is find out where the mother is and report on her status. That's the task that we gave them.
I can call them off if that's what you want, but that's the
No.
money down the drain.
That's a waste of money.
I mean,
Yes,
we
it
wasted
was.
more money
We did waste
on
money on that,
No,
but that's
we
what
didn't.
that was.
No,
if-
we didn't waste money on that. At the time, that was important that we do
Right.
that to A, get an assassin off our tails and be used for something else other than
Right.
attacking us, and B, to find Dylan's mother. Yes, other
Yes.
things happened in between, but it was not a dumb
I'm not
move.
saying we were
Stand by
stupid.
that.
We acted on our best information. That doesn't mean it was useful in any way.
No.
But-
It
It
would
was
have been
incredibly
less of
useful.
a waste if we could have seen him run around doing
I'm just
nonsense.
saying, I would still rather have paid all that money and not be killed by Oncha, because Oncha is incredibly talented and
Right.
True.
could
That's
have been
what I'm
used
saying. We shouldn't try to save this situation. We just
Yeah.
made a mistake because there was no other way to deal with it.
We can always make good out of a bad situation, though. Like, so yes, this
Yes,
situation
but not by
is bad,
lying to a
this isn't
person
a
who
lie
just did
anymore.
that job.
This is now an official company. This is happening, and if we want clients, we're gonna have to sell ourselves.
I'm going to
to the
reiterate this again. I think the business plan for the company isn't as high priority as us getting back to Starfall.
Look, I can get us back to Starfall whenever we want. It's just I can't get us back. I can get us back if we have a company and a reason to come back and trade. So that's why I'm pushing this so hard.
Yes.
Okay, so let's.
Future plans aside, though.
If everyone is in agreement, let's go and meet with the Amber Collective then and see what they have. If we can maybe, convince them that we require a teleportation circle or at least access to one for 2 hours. That's our main thing.
Yes.
Company and all we can figure out later when we have time.
Well,
And
I feel like it's a good cover story because the Amber Collective isn't just going to give us a teleportation circle. Like they need to have, we need to have something that they want.
We
Like,
have gold and stuff.
We have gold, but a teleportation circle is a permanent back and forth. A one-off bribe's not going to get us access to that, I don't feel. That's why I'm putting this idea of a company in our heads, because that would be a constant back and forth, a reason to have good connections with us.
I agree. Is there any way we could make this not about funneling soldiers into a war?
I hate to say it, but right now it would be the easiest way to convince them that we.
I'm aware of that.
But if we want other options, we could trade the fact that we have different skill sets in Starfall, like Yuan-Ti skills could be useful in Starfall. Minerals.
What if we try to make it about, instead of funneling soldiers and mercenaries back and forth, what if we make it about supplies?
Yeah, trade.
We would still support the war, which is bad, but at least it's not lives.
I would do trade. I only went with mercenaries because that's where we have the biggest background in. And I am all for lie with what you know, not what you don't.
We can throw Modern under the bus a little and just be like, hey, we know a great trader who has honey farms.
We also have
a
friend who is a part of the mining corporation.
Yeah, we do have access to like yeah, we have access to mines in like.
We could use that. Okay, Dyllan is a good option. Again, throwing someone under the bus. But
let's be honest, Dyllan would not at all be opposed to a new business opportunity in an unexplored land. Let's just put it that way.
Rich with resources that are. We can make this work.
Yeah.
Because that way we can then talk to Dyllan about maybe not supporting a war. So we can like influence that a little bit without setting up some trade of regular mercenary trade. Yeah.
What do you think, Zahavah? You've been a little quiet about this.
Oh, I don't really know how well to lie about things, so I'm just keeping quiet because, like, if I know too much, I'll probably just end up telling somebody the truth without realizing it. It's just better this way. Just tell me what to do.
I mean, it's probably a good thing you don't really speak the language then, isn't it?
Exactly.
We do still value your opinion, though.
Oh, I realize that, but also I just want to sort of like, we've got what we needed to get your souls back. We just need to wait for Dyllan, and then we can go. And we don't actually have to ever come back here, so that would be quite good too.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just Dyllan's family that we need that coming back for.
Yeah, that is what we're trying to do right now.
Yeah.
And the teleportation circle is the cleaner version.
I mean, I can get us home today if we wanted to. That's what I'm saying, is like I just can't get us back here.
You cannot get us back. That's the problem.
Yeah. If we wanted to go and hand off this idol today, we could do it. And then we could talk to people in Starfall about getting back. But again, I don't think...
That changes a few things. Because we can go check out this Amber Collective or whatever it's called and talk to them. We shouldn't agree to anything. We shouldn't fix up anything yet.
No.
And then we should talk to Morden about where Dyllan is and when we can expect him back.
Do worry the longer we stay, the easier we are to get found with, something, or, chaos rains down because we've stolen order or
I'm very eager to get out of here.
I'm quite nervous, and I don't usually get nervous.
100%. Maybe we should do that Morden thing first. We just need to know where Dyllan is, because we cannot just leave him behind. So we have to know where he is, and if he can be returned to Starfall instead of here.
Morden did give us
Okay.
a way home, I believe.
I don't know
Did
if it was the calling card would get him in contact with him at any time.
I thought Morden was going to give us a travel home when we had the idol
If you
back in the day before I had that ability.
I
Let me
don't
check
have
that.
that written down on my
I don't
thing.
think he would honor that anyways. He likes watching us suffer.
Well, if he
That's true.
agreed to it as part of the deal, then he has to honor it.
It's
I
not
was
written down
wondering-
in my notes. It should be
Yeah.
written down in, the people that had souls taken off the notes.
Yeah.
Saying.
Well, see if you can contact him then.
Can you imagine if Morden's like, yeah, sure, I'll bring you guys home, and it's just the two people that got their souls taken, so just Phane
Yeah.
and Card leave, and we're like, what the shit? Are you kidding me? Me and Felix have no way of doing that.
Why would you even put that idea into Dolan's head? What?
Okay.
Let's be real, he's probably already thought of something devious like that.
Yeah, I think we can get there ourselves.
Don't look
ourselves.
so offended, evil one.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly want to get home as soon as possible and I would really love my soul back.
I would love to go back home to our house and the whole atmosphere of Starfall. That would be awesome.
I
Though
don't
I
even care
really
where
like
we
this.
go next, rather than just want to be done with the devil.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's,
I mean,
main
he's always going to have
Yes.
contact.
Also, let's be clear. Once Morden's deal is completed, we're welcome here again.
Okay, I will send a message to Morden then, if that's where we're at.
Because we can blame someone, basically. We have someone to
have the
blame. We can
calling
throw him under the bus.
Calling card? Who has it?
I think I have one.
Amelie did.
I've
saying.
written it down in my inventory.
I
Morden's
can't-
business card of telescription. Right here next to
Yeah,
his
because that
message.
was we got that on the cart back from that random
Yeah.
town where the dead bodies happened with Amelie.
Let's
Yeah.
message him, and what do you guys want to write on the telescription note?
Imagine. Still love Amelie's because you guys didn't get Amelie's stuff at all because
Yeah.
Yeah.
she was yeeted.
I think we just need him to know. We need to ask him where Dyllan is, what Dyllan's doing,
Can you give us an update?
because
on
it
what
would help
Dyllan
us
is?
complete our mission, right? It would help us
Yeah.
get back
Yeah.
and complete the mission with the idol.
This is so meta.
Yeah, a little meta, but like we kind of have to be a little meta.
Yeah.
Why is it?
It's like because it's like we're asking Morden where Dyllan is, which is pretty much like asking Donut like where's Tatus?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tater.
yeah. Well, yeah.
When will Taters be back so that we can complete this part of the?
So we can sign the task.
We just need to know if we can go back and not feel like we're leaving Dyllan behind. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Dyllan safe?
Yeah.
Basically.
Or can he be returned to Starfall or something like that?
Just out of character. Oh, maybe I shouldn't ask this one while we're recording. I'll wait till after.
Yeah.
Okay, send the message. What do you want to write?
Dear Morty, what's going on?
What's up,
How's it
Morden?
going? What's up, Maud? What's up?
Yeah, sup, Maud man. What is the go flow with our boy Dyllan? And how beeth him?
How beeth?
How beeth him?
How's my boy?
How is our boy doing?
What that task be, bro?
Where you be at?
Yeah.
Beach.
Peace out, Pip Crew.
TTLY, the Pips, TM, copyright, we a company now.
Yeah.
Beach.
LTD.
And then just beach at the end.
With ease instead of eyes.
Yeah.
You get that, Donna?
Just draw a little symbol of a beech tree at the end.
Is that legit what we're sending?
No. Oh shit! What is this game?
Delusion, that is what it is. Yeah, we just want to know how our boy Dyllan's going.
Yeah, how he
yeah,
is and if he can be returned directly to
if
Starfall.
he can
And
return.
if he needs our help with anything, we got.
Yeah.
Oh, and do we want to say we got the idol?
No.
No. Let him
I think-
hang a bit.
No, because we open ourselves up to him taking the idol without us completing the task. So
Yeah.
let's not do that,
True.
because then your souls would be gone forever. So let's just complete the fucking task.
I said I'm okay with that.
Felix. Fine.
Are you? You just do so much to help us.
Are you not
Yeah,
one
you're
of the
fucking
people
around. Let's get
whose
home.
character's soul is lost forever?
I'm already
back
kind of soulless.
I mean, let's be real. Phane probably doesn't actually have a soul anyway,
Whoa.
True. Never did.
and Paz was already forfeit.
Uh,
Our souls are kind of sketchy. Not quite sure it'll help if we get them back anyways.
question.
Yeah, you're still gonna end up down there.
The message you sent to Morden, was it a sending or what did you use?
The telescription scroll that he gave us, not
Oh, he
something.
just gave us a little card.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little parchment
That
that.
said, contact
right.
me at any time.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
in a little puff of smoke and sulfur.
Great.
And we sent him, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
we just
Hey,
wait now.
Morden, what's up? How's it going? How's Dyllan?
Yeah,
What's he
I
up to?
I
Where you
heard-
going?
I heard that.
Can you bring some chocolate and deliver it to room blah 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 at the place we're staying at?
Let's not add that
Sure,
part.
Why
I
not?
want chocolate.
Because that's another ask. We're asking another thing.
I was
Listen,
asking
I'm
Dylan
on this shit.
You are learning.
It's like,
Damn
oh,
it!
you want chocolate? I want another soul.
Yeah,
That's a fair
Okay,
trade.
keep ties. It's fine.
you get 2 bars of chocolate for your soul. It's a deal.
That's a fair trade. Holy shit, my soul is not worth
I mean-
shit. What? You guys don't know that part of the story
It's
yet.
a 2-for-1 deal. 1 soul for 2 chocolate bars.
I have seen people
Oh,
who would have sold their soul for
wow.
less.
That's really handy. Holy shit.
Amazing.
Unbelievable, Leslie.
Damn, you look kind of soulless right now.
That's because I'm a Kiwi.
You gave all your souls to the hobbits.
Stop it.
Them's the
How they
rules.
stay young. In short,
How they
Uh,
stay young.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I don't either.
Alright.
I'm not here.
Taking a quick break is what's going on, and then you can decide what you want to do.
Well, do we get to hear
When
back
we
from
get the
Morden?
reply, we will decide what we can do.
We'll see.
Whoa.
This is what I've sketched in this time. It's a creepy Felix
Holy
face.
fuck, that's
Oh
good.
my god, that's so
Yo!
nice.
Jesus Christ.
That's a
Yo.
creepy Felix face, judging everyone. And it says Felix, the field robot,
Hate
always
Judgment.
judging.
Hashtag judgment.
Hashtag judgment.
Whenever someone does something stupid or something that they are afraid they're being judged for, you can send the judgment thing.
Wait,
I
I
like
need one of
the-
those those posters that, you know, what are the posters called? The propaganda posters, and it's just Felix's face
Yeah.
with
Felix is
Judgment.
judging you.
Judgment.
Well, like what Ori was saying the other day, what would Amelie do? And then
Yeah.
another teacher that says, how would Felix judge you?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What would Amelie do? How would Felix
How
judge
did I
you?
get this?
Felix is judging you again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, on the back again. And it was like, who the fuck is Felix?
I'm going to write down what gem goes for what mask, because this is a sort of dumb
I love it.
embellishment
Love it,
shit
love it,
which
love
I like. Like, I can imagine the art in my head, but I will never make it because I'm lazy.
No, you've got a lot on your list and you need to prioritize what you need to do first.
Prioritize. Sorry,
I
I'm
have
in a
2
weird mood.
commissions right now, and I have
Yeah,
really strict
man.
deadlines for both. I have no idea.
I just really can't concentrate on what the fuck is going on, so that's why I was real
Yeah,
quiet.
same.
I'm just like having a really hard time, like, y'all talking. Oh shit, you're all talking. Gonna fucking
Dude.
listen.
I was word vomiting when I was going on about the company. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to watch this one back because my notes are: if we want a teleportation circle, dodgy group, played in platinum, and I'm like, that's not the dodgy group. Where's it gonna go?
I literally realized a huge flaw in Phane's character in that legit he makes his lies a reality. Like
I love this. By the way,
overcomplicates them.
don't stop. I'm not
It's
opposing you
real.
because I don't like the idea or don't like Phane having these ideas.
This is a brilliant idea.
Just
by the
opposing.
way.
Yeah, it's a very cool character flaw. I like it.
Felix is just over morale steered, basically. Like, if the possibility exists that we funnel resources into a war that is unjust, he's not for it. That's all.
Because Phane's like, but that's the lie of it. But then we'd actually be doing it. But
We'd actually be setting up a circle.
But he's like, oh my god, this is so dumb.
But it's a good thing for us, right? Because it's the easiest and most silent way to get back.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I
with
can get
the
us back
possibility
whenever.
of returning.
I just wouldn't want to leave and then we have to deal with Dyllan's backstory.
I know. Yeah. That's the crux of it currently.
I mean, I don't mind going on another boat trip, jungle drive.
We don't have a tool or the fucking rations for that,
I
though.
know, but I'm just like, look at. I don't mind coming back here by boat and stuff. We can get back to Southport. That's no worries. I don't mind coming back here by boat and jungle trip. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, but also, what the fuck was that divine intervention shit with the flood thing?
Yeah, they like.
We still don't know what that is.
I feel like God's not gonna let us leave.
I'm not doing this journey again, y'all. That took 3 months.
I know, wasn't it great?
Yeah. We're like.
Zahavah learned to fish.
And play Leech Arm, and that was just the best thing ever.
Leech Arm was not done on sea, though.
I caught
fun.
Almost deadly throat leech disease.
Also not on sea.
And almost died.
I'm talking about the entire journey, Chip. Calm down.
Well, I am not.
Hey, okay, we'll just talk about the boat trip where I almost died.
Yeah, I know. It's not that different.
Everyone on our ship died except for us.
Yeah, it's not that different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really a lot of death when you think about it.
We actually have some stuff belonging to a couple of sailors we were supposed to send back.
Because they died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all died.
I have
Listen,
sapphire.
we could just go back and just say, we're done with this part of our lives. We're just gonna go back and leave this continent to itself. You know?
Yeah, as soon as we go back, we'll get guilt-tripped by the fact that all of Dyllan's pets are at home. And we'll just
we'll have to go pick them up in the pound or something.
Yeah, and it'll just be like, oh, constant reminder, we failed Dyllan.
Well, no, because that means we just give the pets... No, that's not true. Zahavah would like the pets.
We cannot just get rid of the pets after we have failed our friend. That's not how this works.
Our freaking house is just a whole ass guilt trip, okay? We made a memorial for Erin, we made a memorial for Amelie, now we have pets
the house
which
of
remind us of
friend.
Dyllan.
You're not going to be able to get new friends in because there's no new free rooms.
Nope.
Well, that one shrine has both of them in there, though, right?
Yeah, no, but like, you know, as soon as other people die, you can't just stuff a random.
Yeah.
At least those two were of similar ilk, in a way.
I mean, it's a garden. You could just add a lot of animals in there.
They had morals screwed on straight.
Yeah, they're all tiny animals. You can just put them in the garden. That's like our room where we,
or set up a pond.
Guilty.
With fishes.
The worst part is the art that I've got on my wall is one of Kat's pictures of all of us in the group shot that we got for our house. And it's just Erin. No matter where I move around the room, Erin's just staring at me like, right.
Erin is judging you. She's about to throw a fireball.
Maybe we're learning something now about your characters.
Where is Erin's other arm?
Well, Erin wasn't really judging. Erin was...
Nah, she wasn't that judgy.
No, she wasn't judgy. She was just throwing fireballs if she didn't like something.
Wait, where is Erin's other arm in that picture?
Don't ask me how anatomy works.
Are
I don't
you?
know.
That's rude.
What a call out!
What a call out! How dare you? This is free
I'm
art.
really sorry, but
It's
like,
free, amazing art that you have on your
What
wall.
art, what art are we looking at? Let me bring it up on the tablet. What are we looking at here?
How dare
I
you?
will
It's a
go have
picture with
lunch
a
real
The
Tarzan
fast.
in
disres-
the
the
background.
blatant disrespect.
I will explain.
It's probably
to you.
gone behind Phane,
I mean, obviously, everything's behind Phane. I'm kidding.
but like, at what angle?
Let me bring it up, and I'll.
I think
It's not
that
behind
might be
Phane,
possible.
it's Phane's behind.
Now,
Okay.
Phane's in front of Erin, Tars at the back dabbing,
Alright, shit.
Dylan's off to the left, and
I know which
Amelie's
picture. And I'm
random
pretty sure
posing.
Erin has both arms in that picture.
Yeah, she's got. I can see one of the arms, but I don't know which. Like, where does it go? Is it just on her hip, or because I can see the whole hip? and there's
Oh
nothing-
yeah, it's on her hip.
but there's nothing. Oh, is that her.
It's actually holding the sword that you can't see that goes down the side.
Ah.
If you could see the sword.
So you just don't know how to look at art, is what you're saying, King.
Apparently.
Yeah, you're right. It does kind of disappear behind. Oh no! See there. You can see right there those two lines. You can't see them on
No,
here.
because it was a fucking glare.
You can look at the belt.
Yeah. And
Just
there's a
below
line
the
below
belt,
and below.
That's actually the knuckles of the hand on the hip.
Okay.
It would come out and then in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so she's got her hand on it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But you're right.
Wow. I have one picture for this as a reaction. Just hold on just 1 second.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry,
some old
Kat.
art. I'll just redraw it. It's okay. We have to get, when we get back to Starfall and everything's happy again, we have to get a new family portrait.
No, I'm good.
Zahavah. Family portraits are important.
I didn't mean to like call out as such on it. I was just like genuinely like I couldn't see.
Dude, it's fine. I have a picture of Amelie's friggin' butt tattoo and shit in here. I have so
Oh yeah,
many
I've got that on my wall over there. That wall.
stupid arts. Oh, this one's my favorite. The one where Amelie's like dead.
Dead.
Sorry, you
Oh,
This
this is
one.
my favorite.
I
Oh
really
yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
one of my favorites too.
yeah,
Yeah, that's insanely good.
I love that one. I can remember drawing that one as well. I enjoyed it.
This is the one. That's one of my favorites. Amelie's dead. Wow.
Yeah, Amelie's dead.
Mm.
Oh, there's Amelie and Aaron trying on stupid, ridiculous clothes.
That was fun.
Oh, all the memories.
You have done
back-
so much art of this game, it's insane.
Yeah.
There's so much you can't even see because I did backstory pictures as well.
I mean, you can
It's
show us.
insane.
No, I can't. Oh, the group when we were setting off to sea.
Hey, fuck you.
Just before we set off to sea.
So rude.
You've earned this.
I did, but
Backstory.
also fuck you.
I'm gonna use this now. It's a meme I'm gonna use.
Going to the ball. Aaron in a dress.
And you can't
Wonder
even say
how I
I'm not
can-
allowed to. It's my
I
fucking
wonder how I
character.
can twist this.
Phane with tiefling. Oh, when Phane stabbed Amelie.
And called her
Oh.
death. What?
Have I ever I showed I'm pretty sure I showed Cake, but I'm not sure if I showed the rest. The art where Zahavah is breaking Erin's back.
Oh, I love it.
No.
Which one?
Remember how we got, well, some of us got possessed by ghosts that
Oh,
one
yeah.
time?
Yeah.
And
still
that's
want you
when
to finish
Erin
that.
raged the first time?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I have it on I have like a sketch of it. I've never finished it. Here
It's
it is.
so
hold on.
good.
And the setup is great. I don't know why I never finished it.
Look at that. Just right in the back. Right in that kidney.
It looks
Oh,
brutal.
yeah.
It was
Hell
brutal.
yeah, do it. Finish it.
I should finish that.
Oh, there's
Ah.
that big picture that I can't show because that's backstory stuff.
Well, I mean, you can. You're just being a bitch about it.
Whoa, hello.
Guess who's seen it? Donut hat.
Donut hats.
Oh, here's when I was gonna make Aaron into a wizard, like a wizard
I've seen,
fighter,
yeah.
and then she died, and I wasn't gonna finish the picture, but then she survived. Well,
She died.
Didn't survive. Somebody failed the
She
ritual.
died.
Yeah. I know. How dare they? Whoever that was such a dick. Oh, speaking of failing that ritual, look, there it is. There's my
Yeah,
failure.
that's one of my favorite
Alright.
pieces ever.
Yeah.
It's so
In
and stacked it.
fucking
I mean,
Baghdad.
favorite pictures. It hurts every time I look at it, but
Yeah. I love that Zahavah's like not knowing how to feel. It's
yeah,
kind of
like
Like,
what the
I-
fuck? Yeah.
I knew Aaron like
It's like, I guess this is sad. It's like when you go to a funeral of a very distant relative that you
Yeah.
didn't really know. It's like, I guess this
yeah,
is
or you're
sad.
going to support somebody else, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is sad, but they're just like, I don't know how to feel.
This is
I'll be
weird.
over by the snack table if you know
Oh,
what I mean.
And
So
so
good.
much art, so much quality.
I know you're all pretty damn talented, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
I should just do more.
I mean, I'm not objecting. You really should.
I need to.
Should do more. I should do more art of our games.
You should do more art. Full stop.
Yep.
I have a full-time job. Shut up.
Oh, I should finish
I-
this.
That'll still
I
be-
will-
Do
we
not
started
mention
quarantine-
that all my Fridays are free. That's not fair.
When we started quarantine, we were doing like art prompts every week.
Yeah.
And we like the last one, I never finished this one, but it was Cloud City. I never finished this one, but I feel like I should.
Bitch!
Wow.
Yes, you
Holy
should.
fuck!
That's
I
Yeah.
never-
cool.
I never finished it, but and then
That is impressive.
the one before that was Greenhouse. I think I showed you this one. It was Greenhouse, and it was like a
No.
Yes,
Stuff?
I've seen that, I believe, or at least
Yeah.
like you've showed it like this before.
yeah.
That's cool.
That's
Hayden
also
sent me
very,
some
very
cool art
cool.
the other day.
But I
Holy
might.
shit.
I might.
I've just been doing
end up-
sketches for the past 3-4 months. Nothing else. I should do
Yeah.
like an actual piece again.
Oh yeah, this is the
Well,
Phane
what-
one I drew really quickly. When I was like when he was brain dead.
Oh yes, yeah, you've sent us that one.
Yeah. So much art. Why is that in this folder though?
I don't know.
I also have
God.
started a mermaid thing, but then never. got around to it.
Mermaids are great. Oh, I finished that mermaid
yeah.
commission. Wait, let me.
Are you allowed to show us?
Yeah.
Did they love it?
Yeah, it's for their anniversary gift, so I thought it was super cute. Okay, mermaid.
So
Oh.
cute.
Mermaid.
So cute.
Super cute.
Yeah,
Oh, we
I
were
started
watching-
this thing, but I never got around to finishing it.
Hey, that's sick.
That's
Yeah, I wanted to do the
cool.
whole thing where this little dot is like the light source,
The light source. Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
Do it.
Finish it.
but May's
Finish it.
over now.
Do it. But also,
Yeah, but I like
Do
the
it.
setup of the whole thing, so I might finish it. Yeah.
yes,
Um,
please.
I did a commission for someone, but their character description was very similar to Amelie, so it just
Mhm.
ended up looking like a version of Amelie. So
Actually, Birch is Amelie.
That
Yeah.
looks like Amelie.
yeah,
It's actually Birch meets Amelie.
yeah.
Have I showed the rest of the FAQ crew the sketches I've been doing of the dead characters?
Nope.
I think I only showed Ludo, right?
Only because you've been like, does this look right? Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
super
I'm
unsure
putting-
about
I'm putting my
the.
tablet down now.
I'm super unsure
And
about
they
them.
are always fantastic.
They are.
Except for when they're not.
That's wrong.
And then I'll tell you. Hey, I'm always brutally honest with you.
That's true.
Hmm.
Which is why I sent them to you.
Love
But sometimes I just don't believe you because I don't think they're good.
calling me out where an arm is, you know, important stuff.
Well, I was wondering,
Yeah.
does Erin have 2 arms in your
No,
pictures?
no, she doesn't. In all my pictures, Erin only has one arm. Look it
That's
up.
why I call you out, bitch.
You never
Just being
notice it.
lazy.
You don't notice you're doing something wrong until you get called out on it, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've only got 1 week.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I just don't like how this armory thing turned out. Like, the concept is cool, but no. It's not her face, man. It's not her face.
It's not, I agree, but it still looks fucking cool.
It does. So the concept's there, which is why I didn't start over, but yeah. It just needs to be a full thing before it becomes good, I think.
Yeah, they're cool. You sent them to me. You realise that, right? You've sent them to me already.
I know, but this is like the FAQ core group.
I know, but you sent it to me and then to the core group.
What are you talking about?
The Harmony picture.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm on a different thing. I'm on a different thing.
I've sent the Amelie
it
thing
comes
to
up
you
with-
before, yes, but I've never showed the
no,
group.
that's not what I'm talking about. On my messages, it's got send a photo, send a photo.
Oh.
And I'm like, and because I was already on the FAQ core
Yeah,
one,
but
it
the
was
other
like,
one I was just
you
charging you for
yeah, and I was
calling
like
out.
going,
Yes.
why did you send it to me twice? What the fuck? Yeah. My bad. No, it's just Leslie being tired because no sleep.
You already had a game.
I've had a whole day of being on the thing. I've been on the computer since 14 hours ago.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Have
That's
you
a
ever
lot of
walked
time.
around today?
Yeah, I went for a quick walk to get dinner. And I went for a quick drive to get dinner too, to get lunch, so. But because we didn't have a game this afternoon, we had to hang out, and I ended up watching Little Mermaid with Matt. Being a dick.
That was the kids' movie.
Yeah, he was shitty with me because I hadn't seen it before, and he was like strongly considering not being my friend.
He's not wrong.
Well, he's also, yep, he sang along to every single song.
I can picture
while
that.
While I sat there giving so much shit, and he's just like,
I
"Well,
can
I'm never
imagine
watching a movie with you again."
Why? That's part of the fun.
I know. Well, then Nathan popped by and they were like, "Are you seriously watching a movie with Leslie? She's the worst person to watch movies with. She talks all the way through them." And I'm like, I only talk when there's something appropriate. Like, why the fuck does Ariel not know what a fork is? Fuck's sake, you dumb bitch.
I mean, obvious reasons.
No, her father carries a giant one around. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, that's actually true.
Like,
But like, what are you gonna do with the tiny one? You're not gonna catch fish with the tiny one.
Context? Context. I want context.
Oh, you just fucking murdered us all.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about. All I heard was what I heard.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm not gonna give you context, you know what?
Okay. That's fair.
Go back and watch this later.
Just because this is much funnier if you don't have context.
You're not gonna catch one of the tiny. You're not gonna catch fish with the tiny one.
Context.
That was a great entrance.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Good timing.
All right.
Let's get back to
Yes. Okay. So what do you? Okay. So you sent that message to.
Yep. And what do we want to do? We have no idea.
We are waiting for Morden's reply.
And even then, we're probably not going to know what we're going to do after we get that.
Well, it might inform us if they
I
say,
mean, yeah, if we know
by
what
the
where
way,
Dyllan is, what he's
Dyllan's
doing, we
Starfall
know.
or
Yeah.
Yeah, so they say that Dyllan is with them and that he's doing fine. Then what do we do?
Well, he didn't answer then one of our questions.
Yeah. So, well, if we don't get an answer, then I think we should go and speak with the Amber Collective and see what we can get over there.
Okay, cool. We've got a plan. Sweet.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to know.
Okay. So after a few minutes of waiting after sending the message, you do get a brief reply. Of I'm currently indisposed to tend to your matter immediately. I shall be in contact as soon as possible.
He has an automated email response. What a fucking dickwad.
Who does he think he is? Ugh.
You're a devil, for fuck's sake.
How
I can't-
rude!
at
At least
least it was-
reply to your business contact.
Right? Automated
I mean,
email
clearly he's in the
response.
middle of something incredibly important, and yeah, we just.
We're also
God.
incredibly important.
Well, maybe this is more important, and I don't know.
Are you literally playing devil's advocate right now?
Don't it's like you make the decision, and we're like, no, you make the decision. And
Yeah.
so it's like, no, you make the
All right,
decision.
I guess we're going to the Amber thing.
Okay. So
Are
should we all go
gonna
then?
disguise ourselves? Are you just gonna
We
wander
can
around
disguise
town?
ourselves.
I cannot.
I'll disguise you at least for an hour. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
but
that.
Felix cannot. So one of us could stay behind
Could I
and keep
try
an
to
eye on
fix?
the way.
Could I try to fix the mask? Maybe? Or I could just stay behind with the bag of holding. That's fine with me.
No, I'll stay behind because I don't understand shit anyway. And I'm not least likely to die. You can at least calm shit down if
All right.
things go
Well,
bad.
I've been
And there is
historically not
a
been
black
very good at
mask.
that.
No, I think we should all go in case something happens, and then if we're separated, it's a problem.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we
if-
can't all disguise ourselves. That's what we're saying. We can
I
disguise.
can disguise
one.
2 people besides me for 1 hour.
Oh, you can disguise 2 people. I think
Yeah.
you can disguise 1.
Yes,
Okay.
I can do that. We have
Very
1
good.
hour, which is not bad. I don't think it'll take that long. If you
And
like, I will be
yes.
invisible, so then I will have another hour for one other person.
Worst case scenario. This is just like, say this investigation goes tits up, and we have to get out. We do the teleportation circle, we get back, we hand over the idol. This is if it goes incredibly tits up and they find out everything and, you know,
Right.
there's an army after us. We go
Yeah.
home, and then when we're home, we try and work out a way back.
Yes.
Because we don't know, there may be someone magical we could scry on a location, and then maybe they could take us to that
Yeah.
location.
Also,
you know?
we know this place, so if we ever get
Yeah.
like a scroll of teleportation or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, worst case scenario, we bamf out. Best case scenario, we bamf back and forth.
Excuse me.
Are we all in
Listen.
agreement?
Gesundheit.
Yes. So let's go to the Amber Collective or
So
whatever it's
So
called.
let's take all
It's
our
on
stuff
board.
just in case.
Yeah. Let's take all of our stuff.
Everything. Let's just pack
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Pack
Say-
up.
Say
Takoa
goodbye
in my
to
bag.
your cat.
I'm gonna go pay the tavern that we stayed in for the time we
did-
stayed in.
We
No
did
cancelling of
pay-
rooms,
pay.
just paying
We
for.
paid for 3
We
rooms.
did pay.
We paid for that
Okay.
amount.
Well, okay.
But thank you. Good try. I am gonna put Takoa in my little side bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Head sticking out.
yippee.
No, try not to jab me with
I'm
the
gonna bring
horn
an
every
invasive
now and then.
species.
Ow. Ow. Ow is the horn. Ow is the horn. Ow.
Oh,
I'm going to walk around like this because,
he's a cute BB rabbit.
yeah. And Tonka Jr. can go on my shoulder.
He's a cute BB rabbit that we are taking out of his natural environment.
Right. We're bringing an invasive species.
It's only
Only
one
if
though,
things
so
go
it
wrong.
can't be invasive.
As far as you know.
Without Dyllan saying goodbye.
Oh shit! Is Takoa pregnant? No!
Who's he been fucking? He's not even a cat and a lizard. The hell?
I don't know.
Logs his eyes?
Let's go to this fucking assembly, okay?
All right.
No.
Yeah, let's marinate on that very important thought for a while.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so you make your way to the Amber Collective.
Yeah. Before I go, I will cast disguise self twice and enchant Zahavah's band and Felix's band with it.
I'm still Felicia.
I can go invisible, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm also going to get stoned, so I can at least understand what's going on and don't blurt out things.
Oh, yeah,
Good
you
idea.
are.
I don't understand. And by stone, I mean I'm just gonna smoke a joint of understanding. I don't
Right.
actually get stoned.
A joint of understanding. I love that. If that wasn't a card, if we had cards,
If we had
Don't anymore.
So
they
disappointing.
gone.
So
All right.
disappointing.
Okay. So yeah, the offices are up there.
Mm-hmm.
I put a little marker on it.
Mhm.
Nice.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's
Yeah,
there.
I see.
Yeah, we can see it. Yep.
That's what it should be. Better. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would take a walk through the city in disguised fashion
Mhm.
as much as possible.
Yeah, I'll be invisible.
Okay. That's not the sound effect for invisibility. Every time.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. And you arrive at a building that is triangular in shape. There is a notice board out front, which is currently empty, but there is a notice board for jobs, and the door is closed.
Hmm.
Should we go and knock?
yes, Felicia will go and knock.
Okay. And you, after a second, there is a voice. Enter.
We go in.
Okay. And behind the counter type of construction, you see a human-sized bird.
Oh,
Everybody at?
Which you have not encountered before, if I remember correctly.
I don't think so.
That's why I was
Um,
like, everybody at?
So
However-
it looks like a raptor kind of bird. You aren't quite sure which. Well, you as characters aren't quite sure.
Mhm.
Imagine a falcon
cool.
in human form, wings folded behind the back.
Hello.
Hello. How can I
Uh,
help you?
We are looking to expand our trade options, and we understand there's a war going on, and it's not exactly the best time to be asking such things. But in the future, we're looking to make positive connections. You know, trade goods and services. Who would we be talking to if that was something we were looking at branching out into?
Well, you could start with telling me who the fuck you are.
We are the Pit Crew. I am Felicia, CEO and founder. And sorry, I assumed you were a secretary. But if you're not, please correct me and we can move forward. Again, with positive relations is what I'm going for here. Like, oh my God, totally.
Oh.
Okay, so you call yourselves the traders.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what would you be doing here? We are a mercenary organization, by the way. My name is Melissa, and I am the leader of the local branch.
Well, Melissa, I am so sorry I offended you by assuming your ranking.
And
Allow me to apologize.
please call me by my proper name.
That is
I'll put it in chat. Or not, because I too dumb.
Oh,
Belessa.
sorry, I couldn't hear it, so I thought it was Melissa. Belessa.
Same.
Well,
Marissa!
again, I apologize. I'm new to the language, so I'm sorry if my accent is sounding that of one with disdain. It's just me not picking up the accent quite right. So yes, you're a mercenary guild, and we're looking for mercenaries. Obviously, that is what we're here for, and we want to have positive communications with you because we're from Starfall, very far away, and we travel the world looking for talented individuals such as yourselves. Obviously, this isn't something we want to get into straight away. We want to talk back and forth, this sort of stuff. But yeah, we're from Starfall, which is, far away. And we have some, avenues in Starfall that need positions of talent filled.
I'm quite aware of this place you call Starfall, since the intruders come from there as well, do they not?
I wouldn't know. I don't know them that well. But if you say so, we do it is a port city, so there are a lot of people coming in and out of Starfall. That's why we like to branch out to other places, because it's a multicultural plethora of people.
Make a deception check for me.
Come on, Phane.
That will be a 24.
Okay.
Yes. Now, there's just a lot of people in and out of Starfall.
I did not know that there were more of, well, your kind would be a wrong descriptor when I take a glance at you. But from your let's say from your continent.
Yeah.
But like I said, we are a mercenary company. I do not think we are able to properly assist you in your inquiries.
Okay, so if I were to want to hire mercenaries,
Yes.
and those mercenaries needed to very quickly get to Starfall, because that's where my clients are, how would I go about that?
Fly.
Does your service provide that?
Wings usually provide that service.
How long via flight is it to Starfall? Do you know? Have you ever been?
No, why would I?
I mean, because the business is there, the money's there.
There is plenty of business here.
True, there is a war. Mercenary war kind of goes hand in hand, hey?
Yeah.
And this is the whole continent that got along very well without outside influence for quite a while.
It's true. So you're not looking to expand. Fair enough.
I'm sure
What if
you have your own mercenary companies where you come from.
We do, but always interested in new shiny things. Speaking of shiny things, how much would it be to acquire your services?
For which task?
Flight back to Starfall. Covertly.
Well, I'm certain it can be arranged. I would have to do some inquiries.
Can I make a quick insight check to see how much this person is against the intruders? Like how extreme this opposition is?
Go ahead, make an
Can
insight.
I make a check to see if anyone's watching, listening in? Like if there's anyone else around?
Yeah, it's probably heaps of people.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the less people that know, the better.
I feel like this is shady as fuck.
I rolled very well. I rolled a 19 plus 5, so 24.
Okay. there is quite some dislike going on.
Okay.
I mean, they aren't trying to hide it in any
Yeah.
way.
No.
What was Phane saying? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt anything that you were setting up.
No. I was going to subtly segue into other means of transport other than flying, and if they had,
Okay, yeah, go
access
ahead.
to that magic, because that's
Yeah.
how I was going to segue into teleportation circles, was
Cool.
like travel, how we could acquire that travel, and if they had maybe access to faster means of travel, magic, and slowly work my way. Because I don't want to straight up just say we want a teleportation circle. I want to subtly build to that. I mean, I don't have to RP it if you don't want to, but like that's where I want to get to.
No, I think that's cool because I have something I could step in, but I want to do it once you've done your thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I just want to be insinuating that like we're looking for magical travel. That's where we're at, and if there's anyone in their group that is capable of that.
Okay.
I flick my hair and show off my large gemmed earrings as well while I do it. Like
large gemmed earrings.
There's some shiny earrings right there. Ching ching ching. You know, played in platinum, pit crew. That's what it stands for. You know, platinum. Very expensive. To twirl my hair. Just not being subtle at all.
Right. Well, I would be willing if if you tell me that you want to leave this continent, not come back. I could be persuaded to assist you.
So that's where the issue arises. Is it's not so much the leaving we're having issue with; it's the coming back.
Why would you want to come back? Haven't you done enough?
Me personally?
No, your kind.
Oh, our kind? As in my kind, or that kind, or that kind?
I'm sorry.
That's a robot, and that's a human.
If
I'm
I may,
clearly
really
a
quickly,
high elf.
I'm not sure if it was made extremely clear, but the reason why we want to do this transportation overtly is because we also do not like them, the ones that are here.
They are not us.
We oppose them and their ways and their influence on this city. We are against this, and this is one of the reasons why we want to do this covertly.
And this robot is programmed not to lie, so you can trust what it says.
I will also use my channel divinity to do Emissary of Peace and give myself +5 to persuasion.
Okay, roll. Yeah, roll for it.
So 10 plus 5 to persuasion is 15 plus my persuasion, which is 7. So 22.
Okay, nice.
Sure.
Gonna make a. Okay. It seems to me that you are telling the truth, but maybe not all of it.
We weren't aware that a business transaction would complete our entire backstory and truth. The reason why we are here is to set up a transportation channel to get back to Starfall, and if the possibility ever would arise, get back here. We will never be here to stay. We will always be here to leave again, and to make the other intruders relieve their grasp on this city as well.
And I made friends with a cat I'd like to visit again at some point.
True.
That's not translated, is it?
I'm speaking his language because I'm in
Right. Yeah.
Joining.
I mean, let's say you understand all this because as always, I've been kind of
Oh
translating.
no,
No, she's
I've got the
high.
drink of
She's high.
understanding, so I
Oh,
get I'm
true.
high.
Yeah.
I can understand it. That's why I'm like just keeping quiet still.
Yeah.
But it's true. I want to come back to see the cat at some point. It's the only reason why I'll come back.
Just eyes red.
My cat.
So yes.
Look, we want them gone, but we can't handle that situation right now. We need to sort out some other stuff first. But if you want them gone as well, maybe that's again, if we have positive communications, that's something we could work on together.
We would
Come in
also.
peace. I know we didn't make a great first impression. That's on me. I'm sorry. The language is difficult. But we are your ally in this, and we're just here to make friends and talk about the potential of this sort of thing. If you're not open to it, we'll search elsewhere, but we thought you might be interested.
And if you're more inclined to a compromise, this gateway would not have to be open forever.
We can negotiate. We are open to negotiations. That's what company talks are about, right?
Real good at talking.
We're so good. Like, oh my god, Felix here.
Meanwhile, I'm just completely still.
Meanwhile, I'm looking around for doors.
Yeah,
Just
Tara's
open.
invisibly investigating the building.
There is, so this is kind of a front room. It's very sparse. There's a door behind them.
It's not open or anything.
No, that's closed.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to go in because it's already sketchy enough that I'm invisible here. I am not going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, well, since I do not believe that you are trying to deceive me, but I do believe that, well, I do not believe, I know that I do not like you.
That's fair. I don't like them either. It's fine. Kidding, guys. I love you.
So, if you were to take a way out and either promise not to come back or to come back to get rid of those others, I will make inquiries.
I believe the only reason we would ever return is to get rid of the other intruders. Or at least relieve the political pressure they are currently exuding on your city.
That sounds decent. I trust you most of all for some reason.
Sounds very
That is
Because
very kind of you.
they are programmed to be trustworthy, and it's their face.
That sentence literally does not make anything better. I don't care. Sorry.
Phane doesn't make anything
I know.
better.
I love it.
So, well, it will take me some time.
Right. Well then, first of all, thank you for your time. So
Well,
we are in agreement that the thing, I don't know if that was worded correctly, but anyways, the thing that we are looking for is a gateway back and forth between Starfall and here for a limited time, if you insist, or with our promise.
A once return.
Or a once return, or with our promise to.
We can get out whenever we want, but we need a return trip. That's what we need, a one return.
Yes, in case we have to get back here and relieve your city of these intruders.
Right.
That's all we need, a gateway. For possibly one return trip.
All right, I shall make inquiries.
Thank you very much. Should we just return here in a few days' time, or how would you like to set this up?
Where can I reach you?
Let's. I'm gonna say the name of that Dockside Tavern. I believe the name was literally Dockside Tavern.
Yep.
Cool. So not our actual tavern, but the Dockside Tavern. If that is cool with the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We can be found, not all the time, but usually once or twice a day at the Dockside Tavern. If we are not there when you reach out, leave a note at the person that is there.
I can do that. Anything else?
I believe that is it. Thank you very much. You will help us
I
do
tap
this task.
Felix. I tap Felix quietly and be like, "Do you think this person knows Oncha? Have they worked with him?"
I didn't understand what you said.
Oncha. No, I'm kidding. Oncha. Do you think they know Oncha?
Oh. I will not answer you right now because we're in front of him. So. Unless I can use my wristband without speaking out loud.
No,
No,
you
you
have
Yeah,
to
still have
so I will not answer that question right now.
Mm.
But I will kind of give a slight nod to make sure that Thor knows that I understood. I believe that is all. I hope to hear positive reviews from you. Not
Like I
reviews,
said,
sorry, answer. A positive answer.
it may take a little while because, well, things are complicated.
I understand.
But I think I have an idea who to ask. Probably.
Good.
What if it's Oncha?
Mm.
So funny. So funny.
I don't know how to ask that without.
Being obvious.
Yeah.
No, it's like, have you ever worked with Oncha? Is he part of your organization, sort of thing?
Yeah, but what if they have a negative with Oncha
We
and then
all
that
know.
just makes them hate us more?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like,
I think
how
we
do
should
you
just get out
know?
because I think
This is-
Oncha has
They
talked
already
to
hate
us
us.
about how they are independent and rely on their on the good word around their work. So
Yeah, this is probably as good as we're getting, so let's go.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna
We
take a
could've
leave.
helped it ourselves. as
I
well.
politely nod, and then we're gonna take a leave.
Okay.
That
Right.
went somewhat better than I expected.
I know, I got the name wrong off the bat. It was insulting off the bat, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We were kind of like truthful in what we said, so
I believe the lie that Phane has set up made us able to come back to some sort of truth. And that's why they trust us now. So, well,
That's
trust
the
is
trick
strong.
about lying, is you keep your lie as truthful as possible. That's
Right.
the best way to lie, because then you're not really lying, you're just telling a truth oddly.
The way that I like to do is always tell
Tell
the
the truth?
truth, but sometimes leave out information.
Nah. You only change little things. That way you don't trip up over your own words. Even though that's exactly what I did. I'm incredibly tired. I'm sorry, to a wall.
It is.
we're going to be teaching Felix some interesting things.
I believe we reached the best possible outcome of this whole thing. We should return to our rooms. Because we cannot be out in the open for much longer.
Should we go to the Dockside Tavern instead and get a room there?
Yeah, we can relocate.
We
Paid out.
can, yeah. We could also go back to our room because he said it's gonna take. She said it's gonna take some time, so we could go back to the whatever it's called that we're staying at, and
I think it
then
is a
like
good
in a
idea.
day or so go to the Dockside Tavern.
Yeah,
Because
I think it is a good idea to move around and not stay in the same place for too long. So one more night there and then
one more
to the
night
next place.
at where
We
we
have
are and
3
then
nights.
Dockside. Yeah.
So I've got one more night left on the room that we already have.
Perfect. So yeah, let's just not renew it, but go to the Dockside Tavern afterwards.
Yeah, keep moving.
That's dope. That's good. Also, change our names in the new tavern is a good thing as well.
Yeah.
Turn our cell phone data off so that they can't track us, all
Yeah.
that shit.
Turn off cell phones entirely off.
Yeah.
There is the amulet from Proof in the bag as well.
From what?
Detection and location.
Oh, yes.
Except I think we're all.
Yeah, it takes attunement and we're all attuned up.
I mean, I can disattune from something.
Oh, I've got 3.
I could get rid of the cloak of displacement for a while.
Yeah, if you want it. You
For
can take
just
the
a
amulet.
while. If we
It's
think it's
unattuned-
necessary, I believe the cloak of displacement
Unattuning
is
to the
very
cloak
good.
doesn't mean we take it off. We're still wearing them. Phane is still definitely wearing his coat.
Yeah. No.
That's okay.
And
You
I
can take
love
it off
being
if
an
it's-
absolute pain in the ass with high AC and disadvantage on attacks. So I will do that again. But if we think it's necessary right now, I could don that.
Well, I don't
amulet.
think you have been seen like you are, though.
Well, I do have been seen with the snake mask.
Anyways, well, what should we do now? If we are done with that, we are just going to wait until we get a reply. Shift
I
over
think
to
for
the
the rest of
Dockside
the day, return and lay low, and that because it's still like one day after the whole thing happened. And then tomorrow we can see we can change taverns and make sure and figure out how the city has if the city has reacted to what we did in the temple.
We've got to go get lunch. We could always ask the barkeep if they've heard any news about the intruders or anything that's going on that we need to keep
Yeah,
an
he
eye out
dealt with
for.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because we're tourists here, we should probably keep an eye, you know, what should we avoid, that sort of stuff.
I think we're waiting on basically information/return messages from 3 things: Morden, this guy or a person, and the city, like how they react to the stealing of the island.
/ the gods above who are going to burn us to heck.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
So let's go back to the tavern for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you return home.
Do we want to talk to the barkeep person and find out what's going on?
Sure. Who's gonna do that?
Why don't you and Zahavah go or something?
Okay.
You're
Lunch.
peaceful and Zahavah is also wanting to know about this. So why don't you two go? I'll
Okay.
go up and just chill.
So while we return to the tavern, just quickly stop by the tavern keep, the one that we paid to be without names, and just quickly walk up and say, "Good day."
Good day. How can I assist you?
We've been walking around town a bit, and we were wondering if there was any unrest in town.
Unrest? What are you referring to?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm just simply misinterpreting the faces that I saw, but it seems that people are restless. Is that something I made up in my mind?
We keep hearing the word intruders a lot as well.
Yes.
Are they talking about us?
You are outside individuals.
Very true.
That's a good way of putting it. We're not intruding, though, are we?
You are not. You did not. And he kind of looks around the room.
I do the same, like, how dare you listen in on our conversation?
I don't have eyeballs.
You did not bring weapons and renewed war to this place.
Yes, I am highly against that rumor I've heard. Yeah. It upsets me. But then there's no more unrest than usual then.
No,
There's no more unrest than usual.
not
Alright.
that I have heard, and I hear quite a bit.
If you would hear from any unrest or like big rumor that is going around, could you leave a knock and a note on our door?
I think that is possible for me.
Perfect. And I will. I think Zahavah has the money, right?
Yeah.
Can we slide? I don't know, 2 gold across or something.
I reach in. I reach in and I pull out 5 gold because doesn't understand money.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna say, could we also get some lunch sent up? Would that be alright?
Of course.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. That's actually genius. I don't know if Zahavah meant to do that, but giving him money for something is genius. For anybody looking in.
But she's also thinking of the tummy, so
Yeah, that is actually genius. Like, we don't give him money for any for just nothing.
This is solid strategy. Also, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
salad strategy.
Wow.
Sorry.
We will be in our room. Yeah.
I bring the food up momentarily.
Thank you very much. We go upstairs. Right?
Okay. Okay. You go upstairs. I'll get some more water, and then we will see what you do.
I'll be right back.
What are we gonna do? I don't know, man.
No idea.
Feel a little adrift.
It's really annoying because I do want to deal with the Dyllan backstory stuff, but I don't want to do it without Dyllan.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so keen to fuck them up and fight them.
I want to commandeer a ship.
Yeah, same.
That would just be awesome.
But-
We know, like, sailing. We all learned something, right?
Yeah.
I think I did carpentry and stuff. Did you learn? What did you learn? From the cook?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Fishing and... Yeah, I think the cook. Yeah, cooking. Because I already kind of knew fishing. No, I got that from... No, yeah, I learnt fishing because on the river cruise, I was able to fish because I had learnt. That's right.
Right.
My brain is really dead, sorry.
It's okay. I can see the energy crash.
Yeah, it hit me like a brick wall. I just ran into it. It's... I think I also got a bit of hay fever because my eyes are on fire right now. My eyes are on fire.
You want to go get water or something, or wash your face?
No, it's just hay fever. It's not much I can do about it.
Okay.
I took a Claritin earlier today, so I can't take another one of them in for a while.
Oh.
But
I think Felix learned navigating.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Zahavah learned, but she definitely learned something.
Yeah, I think we all did. And then
Dyllan learned first mateness, captaincy.
mateness?
I don't know what it's called. Maybe Zahavah was the bosun or something. I don't remember anything. God.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I have notes for it, but I can't remember it.
I take terrible notes for this game.
I take great notes. I just have no energy right now to look them up.
Yeah, no, I'm just lazy about notes. I learned carpenter's tools, so I definitely did carpentry on this ship. I forgot I had carpenter's tools. Jeez. That's me. I have so many tool sets now. Yes. Let's raid the ship. That's a joke. Let's not.
I really, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard without knowing what.
Yeah. I don't know what to do right now besides wait.
Yeah.
So until Donut gets back to us with something.
Because I also don't want really, like, as much as I want to leave and come back, I also don't want to do that for, like,
yeah.
Because it feels, doesn't it feel right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just like we should be done with this continent and go. How are we coming back? With reinforcements? It's a little...
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. It's like... And now the continent is known now. Like, regardless of whether we get rid of Dyllan's ship, like, so many more people were talking about it when we were heading off. Like, it's a known continent now. Like, they're going to get more people.
They're going to come to Starfall.
Like, we kind of can't stop the foreigners because, like, yeah, we can stop Dyllan's crew and whatever fucked them up because we know they're under some sort of mind control stuff, but it's not going to stop other people from coming and taking advantage.
Any ideas of what we should do now, Zahavah? Also, what did Zahavah learn on the ship? I forgot.
I was doing cooking and fishing, but not really much.
Oh, okay, so you were doing cooking. Got it.
I did a little bit of cooking, but I mean, I knew how to cook before because I had cooked utensils, cooked proficiency, and cooked utensils.
Oh,
My thing. But not really much. Just helping chop veggies a lot. I was quite good at that. I'm good with a knife.
I thought we all took like a role on the ship when we were coming. I was trying to remember who did what.
Oh,
so if we could skeleton crew do this, I don't know.
I can help steer. I helped do that, like actually just turning the boat, not actually knowing where to go. And I think I did something with I was just like sort of the busybody, doing everything.
Okay, like a bosun?
Kind of, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. I remember Chip did navigation for sure.
Chip definitely did.
Yeah, I was navigating.
Chip, but...
Yeah. That's all I remember.
I've got it written down in my notes what we all did.
Also, bosuns in pop culture get simultaneously too much attention and too little attention.
Okay.
The position of bosun is a bit skewed in pop culture. Like
sorry, what?
Pop culture.
People,
What was the top?
Bosuns.
Oh, okay.
They are basically played as the guy beneath the captain, but I think they're just the guys that lead on the people that actually sail the boat. But I'm not quite sure. But I think it's a bit skewed.
I thought that was the first mate who's like.
The first mate is the communicator between the captain and the crew.
Yes. But not the rest of the...
Bosun like the supplier, basically? Like,
yes.
He keeps an eye on the supplies and shit? I don't know, I might be wrong.
Yeah, so first mate is people, bosun is everything else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But they don't have, like, they're not second in command.
No.
And people think that.
I don't know, man.
Anyways.
I was just like, I am ready to command a ship with nothing, no captain, no bosun, no first mate. We can
it seems like a disaster.
Huh?
How about you? It sounds like a disaster. I don't know about you, but...
I just think we cannot sail a boat with 4 people. That's all I'm saying.
If Dyllan was here, we might be able to, because he can at least good bury us so we can eat.
At least we have a captain then, yeah.
He knows what's going on.
Yeah, he's a captain. He'd sort of know the stuff. Well, dreams. You could make all the animals do one small thing. Larry becomes the bosun.
I'm going to recruit Clever to come home with us.
The ship's cat. That was a position at one point.
Yep, it was.
Oh my
Eat the
god.
mice.
Get the rats out of the resources.
Anyways.
Cat is setting off fireworks at 8:59 at night. Sorry.
Not me.
Sorry.
Someone's setting off fireworks outside.
Why?
I don't know. There's nothing on.
Because they can.
We're not in level 1 yet.
They're celebrating COVID.
Everybody has that yet. We are 95% cured.
You!
That's good. That is a reason to sell.
We've got no current cases.
Hells yeah.
And we haven't had for the last 14 days anyone new. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't wait to open up the borders and bring it all back.
Yeah.
I don't
Should-
think there's too much else we need to do, right? We just need to wait
Yeah,
on
we just gotta
return
wait.
messages.
Yeah, we don't really have anything on the agenda.
Lay
Does
low.
anybody need any weapons polished? Because I'm really good at that.
I will.
Oh my god, I could buff Felix so that they
Yeah.
shine. Just
Yeah.
like,
And then I have a new feature where I just stand in the sun and everybody's blinded.
Yeah, it's like the
Oh.
sunlight spell.
Well,
I did it 3 times to you because you got 3 different types of armor. For fuck's sake.
well, no, it's just more is
I'm
visible.
kidding.
More is,
I know, I'm kidding.
I don't get heavier if I do that.
Oh god, there's so much armor. Why?
Yeah, we're just laying low, I believe.
Yeah.
We're waiting at this point. We're waiting on 4 answers. We're waiting on the guy, the tavern owner, Morden, the mercenary guy, and also just the city in general.
The city owes us an answer.
Yeah.
We yelled at it. I'm joking.
Okay, so your food does arrive
Oh, yum.
with the news that there is no
That is very good.
uproar in the city.
That is very good.
No one knows. Our idol
No
was
one
real
knows
legit
what
fake.
it's like.
Yeah. And so far, nothing's happened, which is great.
It
Yeah.
has only been a day, not even a full day yet.
Yeah.
So.
Shh, don't jinx it.
When is that festival? Because that's when shit's
In
gonna break loose.
3 months.
Oh, we have
3 months.
about 2 months of time then. Yeah, so let's just lay low and change taverns in the morning.
Right.
Quiet night doing crosswords.
I can print out some more crosswords. Yeah,
Huh?
I'm gonna do an extremely hard one for Tar, and for the first time an easy one, but with words for Zahavah.
I'm gonna get
Aw.
Clever to help me if Clever's around. Open up the window. I hope he'll come in.
And if Phane wants one, he's gonna have one as well.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm figured.
Crossword night at the Dockside Tavern.
We're not at that tavern yet, but yes.
Oh, I thought we were going there.
No, we're
Right.
letting our contract run out in this one, and then
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Cool.
just one more night here and then the other one.
I guess we take a long rest if no other news comes in.
Yep.
So far not.
Next morning.
Does Clever turn up in the night if the window's open?
Yep.
Cool.
At some point, you are briefly awoken by a cat delicately stepping on you, as they
Ow,
do,
kid-
with
ow, fuck,
putting
goodness.
the pressure on very small points.
Yeah.
I know it's not the massaging; it's just when a cat tries to be careful, they put the pressure on
Oh
very
yeah.
small
Same
points.
spot.
Yeah.
Used to that. Real cute though.
And then you have a cat sleeping on you.
I smile a little bit, give it a little scratch and go back to sleep.
All right. So, next morning. Dum dum dum.
I wake up and I'm like, yay, cat. And I'm like, oh, I should ask it questions about the town and what it knows. So I'm gonna. Oh, I don't have anything to draw with. And Felix is in the other room.
You have like charcoal in the bag of holding and all of that.
Yeah.
You
I
literally
will not
said
remember
that there's
to
paint
say
in the bag of
charcoal
holding.
holding because that is not a thing that Zahavah thinks.
Didn't we
of.
just talk about how there's paint in the bag of holding?
Yeah, but still, Zahavah's never used actual paints or charcoals to do this ritual. It's always
How
been
did she
found
do that then?
things. It's always been found things or in the dirt or it could be in forests and stuff like that.
Right. So I come up with the breakfast, and I'm like, use this charcoal.
Fuck you.
Make it in the scrambled eggs.
Well, what I was going to do is, I'm sure there was plates left over from last night's dinner with stuff on them, so I was going to like draw it in the plate of like leftover gravy or something.
Sure.
I just want to do a quick little talk with animals with Chester. Can I say Clever?
Chester.
Okay.
Chester's
Yeah,
another
sure.
thing.
You can do that.
Right, morning bird. How's it going?
Good morning.
Hello. Glad to have you back. Cute. So, heard any rumours about what's going on in town? You know, you're a cat that knows it all, obviously.
What kind of rumors are you referring to?
Oh, like, you know, there's intruders apparently that have come around. Apparently, no one likes them, apart from the ones that do, obviously. Anything else? Any unrest anywhere else?
Not
Odd.
yet. Not yet. There
yet.
seems to be a apprehension in the air concerning the ongoing conflict.
Sorry, could you? I know it's quite early, that's all, but what does apprehension mean?
Individuals are more nervous than usual.
Nervous. Got it. Thank you. I don't speak cat, so it's kind of hard when the big words come out.
The big cat words.
Exactly. Not that I'm calling you fat or anything. Oh God, sorry. It's just fluff, isn't it? Look at that.
He falls in the normal fluff category, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the chong fluff.
It's just fluff. It's just fluff. So there's nothing else. It's just unrest about these individuals.
Yes, the inhabitants seem to be on edge.
Okay. Thank you. One more follow-up question, and I'm just gonna look and make sure Phane's still sleeping. Still sleeping?
Yep, looks like.
Is Phane still sleeping? Good night. Yeah.
Phane is still sleeping.
Oh,
I
Phane,
mean, I meditate for 4 hours.
fuck. Phane's because I'm just gonna like lean in and just be like, so we're gonna go back to our home soon. Just wondering if you wanted to come with and see a different part of the world, explore your horizons, etc.
That does sound acceptable.
You may have to share a bag with Takoa for a good part of that, though.
I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
Cool. So you can just follow me around today and stuff, and then like when we have to go do things, just we'll climb in the bag. Okay.
I shall do that. Thank you for your kind offer.
Of course. And so sit back in Starfall. It's like big port town. It's always going to be like nice fresh fish and stuff for you. There is a puppy at the house for a bit, but they can be separated.
I am sure I can. Wait.
It's probably a dog by now, actually.
Oh wait, there are no dogs here.
You probably don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna go like you do know what one is.
Right. What is
cool.
this puppy you are referring to?
It's like you, but like not. It's got longer legs and a longer tail sometimes, and it goes ruff ruff instead of meow meow. Man, whatever the Phane's listening to was like, what?
So the only actual distinction that we as outsiders can make is the woof woof.
And the meow.
Yeah.
It's all this Zahavah.
Sorry, doorbell rang.
Yeah, because you're talking cat currently, so
Exactly.
it's just all meows.
Woof
Are
woof.
you-
Like, what the fuck?
Are
Yep.
you kidding? Are we bringing Clever along? Holy shit.
I'm for it. At this point, it doesn't really make a difference.
We have a cat, a dog, a lizard, a almiraj,
All right.
and a lobster.
Already taken care of. Just the mailman who needed in. Okay.
Really.
Right. So I'm sure I can deal with this
You'll
individual.
probably make them, you're I say you're a bitch, but you probably don't want to understand what that is either at some point. But maybe just stay away from Phane, and I don't think he's going to take it very well when he sees you're with us.
I shall manage.
Excellent. Well, thanks. Great talk. Breakfast is about to happen because I can hear the rumblings happening in my tom-tom. Thanks, Clever. You're the best.
Obviously.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I roll over, I'm like, Phane.
What?
Phane. Morning!
Oh my god.
You ready for breakfast?
Kill me now.
I can smell it in the air.
Mm.
It's gonna be a good day. A good day. Let's go out. Come on.
I don't trust how happy you are.
What? I'm gonna go home potentially today. I get to say see my friends, but you're all my friends, so it's kind of cool.
Wow. Oh boy.
So that's kind
wow.
of cool. Oh my god.
Also, Clever came back last night. How cool is that?
I hate that cat. Get rid of it.
Don't listen.
Mm,
I'm
mm.
saying it's
Me allergies. I hate pets.
I haven't seen you sneeze once.
Doesn't matter. I hate it.
It's not an allergy. It's a
I'm-
way of thinking.
I hate it. I hate animals.
Upside
They
down.
shit and they mulch.
You shit
and-
and molt.
But I'm me and I love me and that's that and I hate that.
Not even trying anymore.
Nope.
Nope.
If you really want me to ask it to leave, I will.
Does it make you happy?
Yes.
Keep it away from me and it's never on my bed again.
I just look at him and I wink at the cat. A wink.
Cat doesn't fucking know what that means.
Can't believe it.
Well, he's clever.
Oh, he's called
It's in
Clever.
the name. It's in the name.
Yeah, the name that you gave them.
Well, I called it Trevor and you said clever and I thought that was better, so yeah.
Clever is better than Trevor.
Clever's
Yep.
cleverer than Trevor.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm so sorry about tonight.
Don't be.
Nope.
Oh, just in general. Should we go get Felix and Tara up? I mean, breakfast is going to happen and we're going to miss out. Sad day if that happens.
Yeah, we'll come there.
I'm pretty sure Felix is already on the case because Felix is like that robot. Oh, excellent! I opened the door.
I
like,
have your breakfast.
Oh, Felix! Hi, come on in. Super morning.
Felix,
Yes,
you do notice a cat sitting on Zahavah's bed.
Oh,
This is
the
the
cat has
same-
returned.
Excited energy Dyllan gets when he gets a new pet. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
not happy about this.
He's rubbing off on Zahavah. I didn't expect this.
No, I
I-
think it's just an innate response to animals that certain people have. I don't
I
have it.
like
Right,
I
why do
like
you not have that?
animals.
Do you
It's
simply
hate-
not like animals?
I don't like animals.
But like, why?
I don't want to talk about it.
Right. See, it was normal up until right now.
Like, we can help you with this. I mean, Clever
I-
could be like a therapy cat.
No, I don't want a therapy cat. I don't
Well,
want
obviously
any
it's not really
animals
yours.
around me.
No one owns a cat.
I don't believe we can force animals on Phane,
No.
and he is willing to accept you have this cat. So I believe.
Did you get bitten by a dog when you were young, Phane?
Nope.
Did you
Okay.
bite a dog when you were young?
Nope.
Did
I
you get
believe
bitten
this
by-
is.
Did you get attacked by any animal when you were young? Sometimes it causes trauma.
Nope.
I just
Okay.
worry. That's all. That's why
I
I'm
don't
asking.
think this barrage of questions is either helping or acceptable. So we should all stop.
And you started it.
Okay.
Wow, you
Great. Well, do you have any ideas for what you want to do today? While I eat my breakfast.
We should change taverns and do it in a very, very covert manner. The best case scenario would be if people think we're here, but we're not. And if that takes an entire day,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and if that takes
We
an
have to go
entire day, we can
around the
definitely do
long
that. What
way,
the fuck was that
zigzagging.
just about?
I was like, are you scrying on something? And then I was like,
No, I think Kat is very tired and wants to keep her eyes open
Mm-hmm.
through any
It's
means
like that
necessary.
Tom and Jerry cartoon where you do this, and it's like, you have to keep your open lips.
An eyeball. No. Stay away.
I'm impressed that it stays there.
You look like that one Harry Potter character, like the
Mad-Eye
Mad Eye.
Moody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Harry.
I don't
There's only
fucking
one
know, and
Harry
I don't
Potter
fucking care.
character.
All right.
I'm up to
I don't know why I'm friends with you.
Anyway, let's bring this to a decent close. And
I
not
think the
go
only
too
thing we
long.
need to do today is change taverns
Okay.
Yeah.
as covertly as possible. Like, if nobody knows that we change taverns, it's the best scenario.
Let's just
Yeah.
do that.
And how would you want to do that?
I think one at a time, maybe?
Different disguises?
I mean, Tar can just leave. She's invisible.
I can
We
make
could
full
just do different
invisible
disguises.
as well, if anybody else wants to be invisible.
I can do my war mask. Nobody has ever seen that shit.
It's still a robot. Just take the
I mean-
disguise.
Zahavah could just go up on their own and be like, I need a room.
I
for
have been
myself."
to the place before,
Okay.
Yeah, we've
I
been to
could
the
go.
Dockside Tavern. They know us.
but Phane hasn't.
I will go and be like, I need a room for just me, and then y'all can invisibly walk in.
That's actually
Yeah.
a great idea. Yeah.
It's pretty boss.
Let's do that.
So, Tar,
I
can you make
go-
us invisible?
I
No,
cannot
I-
make you
I-
invisible.
I can
Oh,
make-
Phane. Phane, once again, is doing all the work.
Phane is pretty clutch.
Yeah.
Let's keep him around.
This is why I'm in the group.
That's the only.
The only reason you tolerate me. Yes, I will make my friendos invisible,
Okay.
and I will take some time to put some makeup on. And I won't be Felicia. I'll be
Peter.
I'll try and replicate a bit of Dyllan's look without going, because Dyllan doesn't visually represent any of the brothers because he's not biologically related to them. So
Yeah.
I will make my skin like sun-kissed looking, and so male sun elf, I think he is.
Mhm.
Yeah, and with a bit of makeup and stuff, and then I will head into that area.
I will ask Chester to go into the bag this time. Chester, fuck, Clevo to go
Chester,
into
what the
bag.
fuck?
I've got Chester in another game that's appeared.
Yeah,
Oh.
Chester. Yeah.
Guess what he is?
Clever.
Walking chest.
Clever the posh cat.
I
Clever.
made a
Clever.
character that sold trained mimics, and all their names were like, there was Jack, who was a jackpot, and then there was, they were just all puns to what they were.
Yeah,
Those
well,
kind of
Chester's
names
got
are
Chester
puns.
the walking
Excellent.
chest.
Oh,
and
there was just a door frame. Her name was Doris.
Oh my god.
Doris.
Yeah, Doris.
Fucking incredible.
Doorstep.
Yeah, there was a typewriter that had a name that was pretty funny. I can't remember because I haven't got my notes on me, but
That's a great idea.
yeah. And they bought a pet mimic that is not useful. It just
is.
it's just there, and then whenever someone tries to pickpocket them because they got jackpot, which is like a little pot full of money, whenever someone tries to pickpocket them, they just scream because their mimic eats them.
That's pretty funny.
So that's their like defense in town, is they have this hanging off their belt so that pickpocketers like go to take money from them. And anyway, focusing on this game.
Yeah, we go to town.
Okay. So you wander over individually or together?
Well, they're invisible, so they can wander with me.
Yeah, so
Without
we're all
me.
invisible.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe we
Dyllan.
have to exit at the same time as Phane because we have to go through the same open door.
More or less.
So we all head out.
Yeah.
In one
Yep.
beautiful,
Together,
happy,
but
invisible
invisible.
family. Together, but so far apart.
Social distancing.
Wow. Okay,
It all comes back to
we make our way there.
making our way downtown, walking fast.
Being
Walking
invisible.
fast.
Da, 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 da,
I believe you
da.
have to recast it once because it takes a while.
It's an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, it takes about 2 to get to the
Yeah.
door.
we
Oh,
established
okay.
it.
Well, I won't cast it until we're closer then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you make your way. Are you taking a roundabout way or?
Nah.
No, so we're going
It's
pretty
just
quick.
one person who's
true.
disguised.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
one person, yeah.
It's just me.
We're going to die.
Alright.
Maybe.
It's one sun elf.
Okay. So you do pass by the city dagger.
Hell's yeah, we do.
You
Uh,
can see it in the distance, right?
yeah. You kind of like. I mean, you are going
Oh, okay, I see how you
there.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
It is there, so you kind of have to.
I'll try.
Yeah, and it's still there. There's still some activity as before.
It's not more heightened
Not-
security or anything like
No,
that.
not more, not less. Just,
Okay.
but still bustle going around. And then yeah, you get to the Dockside Tavern. Did did I not?
There's a PSP on the map.
Yeah, I know that. Okay. Right.
I think
All
it's even better if disguised Phane takes the room and we don't even show ourselves because we are known here already.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly. That was the plan.
Yeah.
We'll get a room for a day or a night, depending. We'll pay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You get a. Well, what kind of room do you want?
Biggish.
Okay. For yourself?
Yeah, I like to spread out and have ladies over. What of it?
Oh, just checking what kind of room is required, because
Cool.
there is also communal rooms.
Nah, don't want to share.
Okay. Then that will be a gold per night.
Too easy.
This character that you've chosen brags about how easy it was to rent a room. GG, too easy. Fucking owned.
Yeah.
Fucking gold. Yeah, I own that hit of gold.
Yeah. Good.
I love it.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, so we're up in that room, I guess.
That character is the choice, man.
Yeah.
Hello, Cat's brother, whose name I can never remember.
It's Nathan.
That's right. I
You
wanted
gonna
to
say
say
hi?
Jonathan, and I knew that was wrong.
Are you gonna say hi? Or are you gonna stand in the doorway and hide? Gonna stand in the doorway and hide.
Tell him we're waving.
Everyone's waving at you. Do you want to come say hi? No?
That's okay.
Okay.
I always want to call him Jonathan, and I know that's wrong.
Okay. So you get your room. It's
Yes.
big enough, or more than big enough for one person. But all of you maybe less comfortable.
Yeah, it's alright. Half of us don't sleep the whole
I'll
night.
just go back to OG Felix and stand in the corner whenever I'm not needed.
I forgot about that.
That's what he does.
Yeah,
Judge.
I'll be over here if you need me.
We're over here judging you. Oh.
Be a very nice hat stand for everyone.
Judging, look at your face.
I hate this.
Okay.
Where did we go wrong with this
And
robot?
then you do the thing with he doesn't have eyes, but like I can feel like he's watching me some entire time. Oh god, he is! Help! Okay, this is creepy now. You can stop. No, Felix, come back out. Come on. You can take my spot. I'll go in the corner. It's fine.
Hey, we shifted
And
here.
we
When we passed the speedy dagger, was there a lot of like security on it?
Not more than before.
Good news.
So there is security, but not anything in particular.
Cool. I think we just wait.
for news, yeah.
Yeah. Don't
And
really
then,
have
like,
anything.
I don't know, I guess once at evening, in the evening or something, either of us can, or Phane could disguise as Felicia again and go down and see if there's a message. But otherwise, we stay low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, like I said, this the collective may need a while
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah.
because what you're asking is not
Pretty big.
as easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big ask.
Especially under the script
Yeah.
that current condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been as hard if there wasn't a war going on, but it
Yeah.
would still have been difficult.
I mean, the war has benefited us in the theft that we committed, because everybody's distracted with their own shit, but at the same time, it makes this kind of stuff harder.
Yep. I guess that's it for now then.
Yeah.
Is there
Okay.
anything else you guys want to do? I don't
I have nothing else to do there.
everyone's weapons are so polished. I've even polished the little tips on the ends of all my one spear. I've just polished the tip on that. It's just shining as heck right now.
There's
I'm
a
gonna start on the coin soon.
Polish the Tip
Yeah.
is a great band name. I think that's it.
There's a sad look in Ta's eyes as you finish polishing the sword that she carries. It's like,
I'll try to make it look frosty as possible.
Oh yeah, I
Not so
was gonna go out and look for a sword last session. I just remembered that. Oh well.
There's always time.
You don't have to do that, Phane. It's okay.
Zahavah sighs and reaches into the back holding pull out a gold coin and goes, "Alright, time to clean you a lot then."
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna get. I don't know. That's it. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
I think due to circumstance, this is a good place to call it for
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Also,
We'll call
several of you are very tired.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
It's
all
fine,
good.
dude. Don't worry
It's
about
fine.
it.
I mean,
This is leisure time, y'all.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's okay to be tired.
This is a game.
Yeah.
We play for ourselves.
Yeah. Also, it's chill. We didn't really like need to fight or anything this session. It's
Yeah.
okay. We're not like
We
on
fought last session. Don't get greedy.
Yeah.
Don't
So you
agree.
don't need to be like there in the game
Yeah.
or anything.
You
It's
don't
all cool.
You don't have to
I
want to
just
die
realized-
that much.
I just didn't realize how hard it was gonna hit me, and it's just hitting me like that.
It's fine.
Anyway, I'm here.
We should end the recording then.
All right, I'm gonna end the recording.
Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.